What do we want? When do we want them? What do we want? When do we want them? What do we want? When do we want them? What do we want? When do we want them?
We're here in Reading, PA, and we're looking for Senator Pat Toomey. We can't seem to find him anywhere. I have no idea where he's at. We want to ask him where's the jobs, but he's nowhere to be found.
Politicians who continue to provide us with empty, shallow promises. Pat Toomey, he campaigned on creating jobs in Pennsylvania. Where are the jobs, Senator Toomey? He's promised us and unemployed workers a meeting. To date, we don't have a meeting scheduled. He's breaking promises by killing jobs and destroying the American dream for working people. Even in this building, county workers are doing the job of 2 people instead of 1 and expected to perform to expectation. We have a question for you, Senator Toomey. Where are the jobs?
Sean, I'm from Pittsburgh, and as you know, we're known as the Steel City, but yet there's no steel coming out of the Steel City anymore. You know, as I was growing up, the only thing we talked about was working in a steel mill with next to our father, our uncles, cousins. That's no more. We don't have any good jobs left in Pittsburgh. Because right now, whenever our children turn 18, where are they going to work? We traveled around trying to get in touch with Pat Toomey to set up these town hall meetings. And I say, this is what we need. We don't need no more 1,000-plate dinners. We don't need no more business roundtables. Let us know what's going on. Let us be a part of what's going on, and don't try to hand us some bullcrap anymore.
My name is Dan. I'm 52 years old, an unemployed worker from Philadelphia. And until February 28th of this year, I was working at Express Scripts, which is a mail-order pharmacy based out of St. Louis. Myself and 650 other workers were let go due to corporate greed and outsourcing of our job. The CEO, George Paz, needs a bigger bonus at a Cadillac health plan, but now we have 650 unemployed workers here in Pennsylvania due to the outsourcing. And now most of them don't have any health plans as well. Senator Toomey here, supports outsourcing of jobs and tax loopholes. So for the last 2.5 weeks, we've been going around in the Toomey tractor, going to Senator Toomey's office in Allentown, Harrisburg, Scranton, Pittsburgh, and we were in Philadelphia yesterday asking him, where are the jobs? When are you going to start meeting with folks like you and me? He meets with business people. We found him at Longwood Gardens in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, a business roundtable. We saw him later on that day in Kennett Square hosting a $1,000 plate fundraiser. And our message to him is we need jobs and not tax breaks for the wealthy. Myself and 14 million other people throughout the state are more concerned about paying our bills and finding a good job than the budget deficit. They also need to protect Social Security and Medicare. Call Pat Toomey and tell him to start working for us and not corporate America.
But when you ask a worker to cut their wages by half, you're asking too much.
Senator Toomey's on the super committee, and I think we all need to ask Senator Toomey where are the jobs and what the super committee is going to mean for workers. Today, there's more than 25 million Americans that are unemployed, and probably at least that number that are underemployed or not even counted in the statistic. So, Senator Toomey, what are you going to do to fix that? It's ashamed of any company in this county, whether you have a union contract or not, or any employer, to blame the plight of workers on compensation. That's not true. I'm a worker and I'm under attack. If you're working for a living and you're walking and you're smiling, don't think that attack isn't coming to you, because that's what's happened. Unless you're in that upper crust of wage earners in this country, you're going to be asked to shoulder the responsibility of what they've created with this unfair trade policy and this corporate giveaway.
Trickle-down economics has not worked since the days of Ronald Reagan, and when CEOs' income has gone up to 600% more than their worker. That is an outrage. A decade or so ago, they made about 44% more than their workers. That's fair. The American Trade Movement has organized this protest. They are working all across this nation with protests just like this.
Why do we